The main man, Robert Lewandowski, making a big transfer move. After all the noise and all the anticipation, he is finally an FC Barcelona player. An expected 50 million is to be the transfer fee. Bayern Munich no more for the hitman. He is now on his way to Barcelona. All right, welcome into the studio. Ian Joy, Lucho Garcia and Jimmy Conrad with you. It is a massive move. We've been talking about this transfer or potential transfer for so long now. Bayern hitman no more. He is now a Barca boy. Lucho, what you got to say about it?
What can I say, Ian and Jimmy, that I'm so happy. I'm finally, we see a proper number nine who can score over 30 goals in La Liga. Why not? In all competition, a player who we've been seeing that it might be something that could happen. He mentioned he looked desperate to sign for Barcelona, and I think that's something very important. He's a player who can give so much. At the moment, you can see a 11 or a 12 or a 13 or 14. You have so many important players up front for Barcelona who can bring so many good balls to this striker who can finish everything. He's very good in the air. He's very good with the right. He's very good with the left. Football intelligence is just fantastic. He can hold the ball. He can drop the ball when he's in second line. So he's a player who's got so much to still offer. Even though the people is talking about his age, yeah, whatever, 34, 35 is the old 28. So I think he's a player who looks after himself very well. We've seen, and still a lot that he can give to Barcelona. So fantastic signing for the team. And I'm looking forward to see how Xavi is going to manage that from 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, because definitely he's got talent all over the place.
Yeah, I agree with Lucho. I think it's an incredible signing from Barcelona to get a player of his magnitude in a position that they've been needing for some time. My only concern, though, when I think about Bayern Munich, they were built around Robert Lewandowski, and Thomas Muller in particular was that connective tissue between the lines that really got Lewandowski to stay a little higher up the field and get in those good spots in and around the box where he's so deadly. Can Barcelona do the same without the Xavis and Iniestas and Messis of the world to get him the ball? They have some young players, of course, with Pedri and Gavi, and then when Ansu Fati's healthy, he's going to be coming in. But you got Ferran Torres, Rafinha. There's a lot of talented players, as Lucho mentioned, that need the ball as well to feel like they're part of the game. That's going to be the big challenge for Xavi. But obviously, this is a good problem to have, Ian, because they have so much talent. Now it's just a matter of how they put everybody in the right formation to make it all work.
Yeah, you saw the statistics right there in the Bundesliga, but overall for Bayern Munich, I mean, this was possibly the best number 9 in his generation in the Bundesliga. And of course, challenging across Europe to be the best number 9. He certainly deserved that Ballon d'Or shout. But you look at his statistics overall, 375 appearances for Bayern Munich, all competitions, 344 goals. He won it all at Bayern Munich. And I was fortunate enough to speak to Mr. Lewandowski about 6 years ago. And I actually asked him, could he see himself finishing his career at Bayern Munich? And back then, he told me, no, I actually fancy something else. I want to try something else. He spoke about his love for Arsenal because of Thierry Henry. And I thought, oh my goodness, I couldn't imagine Lewandowski going to Arsenal. But it's Barcelona he's going to, and also reuniting with Aubameyang. But Lucho Garcia, how on earth does he fit into the starting 11? Please talk us through who you have in your starting 11 for Barca with Lewandowski in it.
Yeah, definitely, Jimmy. You got so many options, and of course, I'm gonna get some of the players wrong. But in the way that I see, the way that Xavi likes to play, and I think that is still not enough. I think they're gonna bring someone else. I see, of course, a Barcelona with Ter Stegen on goal. What can I say? He's the best keeper that they could have, that they had for many years. Even though the last year he struggled a little bit through the season. But on the right side, yes, Serginho Dest. At the moment, they are waiting to see if Azpilicueta is going to be able to sign from Chelsea. He is in the position, but it's still an option to be signed for Barcelona. Araujo, I think he was the best centre-back last season for Barcelona. Impressive. This year, they signed also Christensen, a player who is going to give something else. Gerard Piqué, of course, as always, is going to be there. He's going to bring the experience and the balance at the back. We got also Umtiti waiting, Eric Garcia. There's still a little bit doubting if he's a fantastic player or he makes so many mistakes. And then in the left side, again, waiting to see if they can bring another player. Jordi Alba is going to be the main man once again. And then this is where everything starts getting interesting, because they just signed Kessié. He needs to adapt to this system. Busquets is going to play as a holding midfielder. As always, he continue delivering, continue being the main man there in the center of the park. Two very young talents. Pedri, of course, is going to be the reference for this Barcelona, is the future of this Barcelona, and that left side. In the other side, we go Frankie de Jong, that we don't know if he's going to stay, if he's going to leave. There's been a lot of rumor if he's going to sign for Manchester United. We'll have to wait. That's why I got Frankie de Jong or Xavi. That is my star, to be honest. 17 years old, is still shining in the Barcelona and also in the national team. And up front, listen, guys, I know that we are not going to get along here because there are so many options. Dembele on the left side, because I want to have him in the 11 starter. Rafinha in the right side, because he just signed and they spent a lot of money, so I expect him to start very soon. And in front, Lewandowski. But listen, guys, they got Aubameyang waiting, Memphis Depay. They got Ferran Torres to play on the wide areas. They got Ansu Fati, the young star for Barcelona. They got so many options up front that Xavi is going to have to deal with all of them, trying to make a balanced team, but also trying to bring the best of the best from these players. So fantastic, a lot of options for Xavi, and I think that this year Barcelona is going to be challenged for every single trophy. And you heard it here today.
Wow, that is a bold claim from Lucho. I really like all the attacking options, of course. There's so many different ways and different dynamics they can set up, and I think Xavi's going to have a big smile on his face when he's picking the players at his disposal. But that midfield, Frankie de Jong in particular, if he goes to Manchester United, the rumors are out there that they're going to go get Bernardo Silva from Manchester City, which would be an interesting one as well, because he likes to set up sometimes wide and cut inside. They have plenty of players already in that position. But when you look at that back line that was just posted on the graphic, that still needs to improve. I know they got Andreas Christensen from Chelsea. That's going to be improvement. Maybe he slots in there for Piqué, who might be having his role change as he starts to age next to Araujo. You could have Azpilicueta, the captain of Chelsea, potentially coming in as well. He's going to compete with Serginho Dest for that position. And then Busquets is another one, obviously a legend of the club, the captain of the club. But I know they're trying Nico Gonzalez, the 20-year-old, in that holding midfield position during this preseason. So there's a lot of question marks for me still in that back line. Mark ter Stegen hasn't been at the levels we know he's capable of in the last season or two. So until they get that side of the ball right, they can score as many goals as they want, but they still have to figure out that defensive side.
It's an amazing starting 11, Lucho Garcia. Very, very well done there. I'm intrigued. Obviously, no Aubameyang in your starting 11. I wonder what other people out there, fans of Barcelona, fans of the beautiful game, I wonder what their opinion is. Where would you fit Lewandowski into this lineup? What would be your starting 11? One thing I've learned about this whole process is that I felt like I was slightly becoming a Bayern Munich fan. But I actually know now that Lewandowski's left, I've got a man crush on Robert Lewandowski, and I'm a Lewandowski fan. He took a pay cut to go to Barcelona. This is how much he wants to make it happen. I think this is a game changer for FC Barcelona, and this is just a wonderful move for him personally, individually. I think he continues to rejuvenate himself. Remember, he wants to try and prolong his career a little bit, and what a place to do so. Lucho's former home. The house that Luis Garcia built. I wonder what everybody else's opinion out there. Please let us know, share in the comments, or even let us all know on social media. Is he the right man to lead Barcelona to be back Kings of Europe?